We're beginning our film review series here on Jerry Jeudy, the newest wide receiver for the Denver Broncos. He's in motion from the number 3 spot all the way to the top now. Now, I want you guys to watch. The Denver Broncos, John Elway mentioned in the press conference last night that his ability to create separation and what he could do as a route runner, what he can do after he gets the ball in his hands, is one of the reasons why he was wide receiver 1 on their draft board. And this is against LSU. Watch how he runs his route here, just the way that he attacks the DB's leverage, settles his hips, gets outside, and then understands that there's not a lot of green grass there, and then finds more work here. I love it. It's impeccable. And look, to be honest with you, you add him to the mix here. It's important for the Denver Broncos. Now, I'm going to show you here again. I'm going to run it back for you guys. But watch the inside track. Watch. He's on the DB's heels right here. He stems inside. DB kind of opens the gate. He's looking inside at Tua Tagovailoa, who's now going to be with the Miami Dolphins. He throttles down, but look at the way that he's planting his foot. He plants inside, steps outside. Now, look at this separation right here. If a quarterback wants to throw, he can throw that ball pretty much right here, and it's going to be a reception. It's going to be about a 9 to 10 yard gain. And then you notice the distance right here between the numbers to the sideline. And Jerry Jeudy's got a great understanding of finding work. Now, nothing is there. The grass is kind of closing up, so he turns it upfield. And look at the DB. He can't cover him. I mean, that's impeccable route running. Creating separation is very important. And Jerry Jeudy, on a press conference call last night with us, said that creating separation is something that he feels like he does very, very well. And this is a great catch by Henry Ruggs, great throw by Tua, but great route running by Jerry Jeudy. If you guys have been listening to Locked On Broncos, I've told you guys for a while, Jerry Jeudy is the best route runner in this year's NFL draft. And watch what he does right here to the DB. He's going to release inside and stack on top of him, plant inside, go outside. Look at the separation right there. Now, the pressure due to LSU's defense causes the throw to be low, but watch right here. He's attacking, he's climbing. Now, look at these hips right here. He's already opened up. This DB right here has already opened up the floodgate. So right here, bam, separation. We talked with Jerry Jeudy, and he said his ability to create separation makes him one of the best receivers in this year's NFL draft. Now, if there isn't pressure and Tua can throw this quickly in front of Jerry Jeudy, he could catch it and then get upfield. But because of the pressure, it's a low throw. But watch how he tracks it down low right here. I remember watching this play live and thinking, man, that was a spectacular play there by Jerry Jeudy. He catches it, he gets the ball, and then there's a tackle here, a horse collar. It's going to be 15 yards. But Jerry Jeudy is a special player, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great route ran by Jerry Jeudy once again. Now, as you guys see the arrows right here, this signifies a delta kind of coverage here. Now, it's an empty formation. LSU, they're going to blitz everybody. Now, they're just going to drop back K'Lavon Chaisson, though, so they have 3 cover guys essentially against 2 wide receivers. So what you're going to see here, just watch the route here by Jerry Jeudy and how he stems his safety. Gets his safety to kind of open up the floodgates to get some separation here. Now watch, he steps outside, goes inside. That's perfect there. I'm going to bring it back slow motion. Just watch. The top of the route, he gives an outside look. Look at the DB right here. Look at the safety. He's already kind of opened the floodgates, eyes a little bit to the outside. He kind of bit for it, but that's all Jerry Jeudy needs. He needs to be able to create separation, and he does so just right here. Look at that separation. He's going to be able to get across the field. Now, understandably, Tua can't throw it to him here because you've got this underneath guy right here in coverage, and it would be a very risky throw. But I want to show you guys just his ability to get open. The Broncos have that now with him, and they have a big guy in Courtland Sutton. Jerry Jeudy was always meant to be a Denver Bronco, according to the Alabama coaching staff. If you guys seen this, I was watching a film, and then I just noticed this. So how ironic that we're doing a film study for Jerry Jeudy as a Denver Bronco. But that's impressive. But let me show you what's more impressive. Jerry Jeudy, he puts on a freaking clinic, man, here with this route with contested coverage. He finds a soft spot in between 2 coverage guys, sits, makes a phenomenal catch here, and then he does devastation afterwards, elusiveness. Jukes a guy out of his ankles, his cleats, can't find him. You're going to have to send him in the post office as a lost address here. But watch what he does. Finds the ability to sit between that. He mentioned red coverage. Now watch this. Pause. Hesitation. Boom. Inside. Where's your ankle, son? And so nice. We got to show you guys the route twice here. This is a phenomenal play all around. Great execution by Bama. But Jerry Jeudy, man, I tell you what, the Broncos, they're getting a special player in him. And what he can do after the catch is devastation, as you guys can see right there. Now, on this play, Jerry Jeudy takes a heck of a shot here from the safety. For Tua Tagovailoa, this was not a very good pass for him, but Jeudy's just going to run a post pattern here. Now you see the LSU DB. He's playing a little bit outside leverage here, and they've got a safety over the top, meaning that they're just going to try to cover him inside out here. So really for Tua, backed up, you're going to try to get this ball out quickly because you got pressure boiling here free. You got pressure boiling here free. This is going to be a quick throw. If he throws it sooner, maybe it gives Jeudy a chance here. But it's a little bit of a high throw here, a high trajectory for Jeudy. He's got to try to corral it with one hand up high. And look at this safety. This is not what you want to have happen. But Jeudy, he takes the shot. He's fine. He's a tough kid. But let's watch the throw. Let's watch the trajectory a little bit more. Now, as you can see, look, you got two guys coming free here. So for Tua, you have to get the ball out quickly. Now watch the trajectory right here. You could already see that he's extending with his outside hand, meaning that this is a ball that's thrown high and a little bit too far in front of him, and you're going to take a shot here. But Jeudy, a tough wide receiver, tough as they come, coming from Alabama. The more and more I've watched Jerry Jeudy, look, when you watch the games on TV, it doesn't do justice. When you get the all-22 film, to be able to break down film, you get to see so much more than what you really get to see live as the game is happening. And once again, Jerry Jeudy putting on a freaking clinic in terms of route running. On this, he's almost going to run like a dig out route here, and he does a phenomenal job being able to get that separation between the coverage nickel guy. And look, right there, look at all that space. Watch the stop on the dime right there. Whoop! And then, first down, move the chains. This is good. I mean, I like this. Let's watch the route again. Just watch how beautiful. Stems inside, commits the DB, bam! And all that open grass right in front of him. Catch and run ability. The Broncos have a guy that can get open at any time he wants. And once he gets the ball in his hands, he's got bad intentions. He's a bad, bad man, ladies and gentlemen. And he is wearing the orange and blue in 2020. Jerry Jeudy is one hell of a receiver. Now, one thing he's going to have to do consistently once he transitions to the NFL, he's got to get a little bit more active in the blocking game, and he's got to come off and have some determination there because Coach Azzani's going to want that from the wide receivers there. Even though I know you're tired. I know he's been a guy that's been creating a lot of opportunities, but you got to get active in the run game. And so right here is just an example. I don't want to nitpick him too much, but I also want to say, look, this is an area he can also get better. You can always find ways to improve and just get active in the run game a little bit more, especially in the blocking department. Get there. Have that want to. On tape, he shows so much in terms of his ability as a route runner, as a wide receiver, that you sometimes forget that he's human. Now, on this play, it's a great throw by Tua. This is a drop here by Jerry Jeudy, but I want to show you guys too what also he does. Watch him climb and get speed to get behind the defense here. This is one of those plays that could have been a game changer for Alabama if he comes away with it. But watch how he gets behind the safety here. Watch it right there. The separation, the speed. He's even. He's leaving. The ball is well placed in front of him, and it hits him in the hands. This one just falls incomplete, and it was rare because Jeudy many passes at Alabama. Coming right back from that last play, Jerry Jeudy is obviously a little tired here, but one thing I really like about him is he's always trying to find work. And good wide receivers, once they know that they're covered, they try to find a way to still get open. So watch right here. You got initial coverage inside by this guy. You got this guy climbing over the top, and you've got this corner going man down the field with this wide receiver. Jerry Jeudy understands that, but watch him. He finds work. He extends, and he bows out to the outside. Far too often you see in any game, and look, and then he turns and tries to get upfield in case that Tua scrambles out. He tries to find opportunities. Many times in the NFL, you see a lot of wide receivers stop once they feel like they're initially covered. Jerry Jeudy finds work. On the play previous to this, when it was 3rd and 2, the Alabama Crimson Tide, they targeted Jerry Jeudy. He dropped it with some contact, contested coverage here by the defensive back. So they come right back to him here on 4th and 2. In the route concept, you're going to see inside from number 3 wide receiver, Devontae Smith. He's going to be a number 1 wide receiver in the NFL draft, I think, next year. He's just going to run across the field here. Henry Ruggs going to stem outside, come back inside, and then Jerry Jeudy, he's going to run a corner route. It almost becomes a little bit of an out route based on the trajectory of the throw here, but it's a touchdown here by the Alabama Crimson Tide. And this just, like I said, there's some separation that's created. You give a guy an inch of separation, he's going to take it here. Tua throws it to the outside where he knows Jerry Jeudy's going to get it. He maintains possession, touchdown, Alabama.